Okay, so we watched a video talking about measuring items and then putting them on a line plot graph. So what we're going to do now is I want you guys to go ahead and watch me as I take some things from the classroom and I'm going to measure them and then I'm going to show you how they go onto a line plot graph. Alright, so you can see right here on the table I have ourselves a 12-inch ruler. Alright, I know it's a different color, but again, the top part's the inches, starting all the way at 0 all the way to 12. And I have some different things in the classroom. I have a textbook, I have a pen, a dry erase marker, a pencil, I have a stapler, I have a paper clip, and I have a pair of scissors. All right, so these are all the things we're gonna measure and then put on our line plot graph. So what I also have is what I created for you guys, and you're going to be working with them as well, is I have a blank line paper graph. Okay, I started from 0 all the way to 10 because the way I picked it, I don't think I have any items bigger than 10 inches. So if I did, I would have to add some more lines to go up to whatever that length is. And the first thing I do whenever I get a piece of paper is I put my name on it. All right, so Mr. Gilbert, today's date on there. And remember, we have to come up with a title for our graph. So these are various things in our classroom. What do you guys think a good name would be? Classroom what? Classroom objects. Okay, I like that. Classroom objects. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and measure. Get my ruler. All right. So, should I start right here? What do you guys think? Am I right? Some say no, some say yes. All of you say no, that's right. If I'm going to measure something, I need to start at 0. So I make sure I get an accurate measurement. So I put the corner, the edge of the book at 0. I go all the way across. It's a little bit of a different color and it's a little dark in here, but that's okay. I can see to the nearest whole inch is 10. All right, so what I'm going to write down here, I'm going to write 10, and I'm going to just write that once because I have one object that measures 10. All right, so I'm going to take the next object. I have a pen. Put the pen to 0, all the way to the nearest whole inch. All right, there's 5. It's past 5. There's ½ an inch. It's past ½ an inch as well. So the next nearest whole inch is 6. So I'm going to write down 6. The pen is 6 inches. Next, going on to the dry erase marker. Again, where do we start? Right at 0. Measure it out. With the cap, here's 4, 4.5. Past that, we're going to say 5 inches. So we have one thing measuring 5 inches. What's this? That's right, a stapler. Get a lot of pieces of paper. We're going to make sure we connect them somehow. We use our stapler. We're going to measure that. Make sure it's at 0. 7 inches for the stapler. So we're all over the place. All right. Go paper clip. Okay, paper clip edge at 0, right there, 2 inches. So right now, do we have anything that matches, anything that's the same size? No, everything's a different size. All right, so now we have our classroom scissors, my scissors. Of course, I wouldn't let you guys use anything super sharp. You guys would use the safety scissors. I'm gonna go ahead and measure. So that's right about there at 8 inches. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our line plot graph. All right, so we have our line plot graph marked from 0 to 10. Is anything bigger than 10? No, we have one item that is 10, so it's perfect. I don't have to add any more lines or numbers. And we're going to use an X to mark on our graph each thing. So we have 1, 2, so I'm going to put an X. Cross it out so I don't do it again. We have 1, 7. That gets an X. a 5. Put the X over the 5. We have 6. Cross out the 6. We have 10. And then 8. Find the 8. Put the mark above it. There you go. So you can see on my line plot graph, everything that I measured, I made sure to put an X as a mark above it. And in this unique case, everything that we measured was one size. None of the objects were the same size. So my line plot graph has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. 6 items measured. The smallest thing measured was 2 inches, the paper clip. The largest thing measured was 10 inches. That was the book. And there it is.